absolute beef with the here. I had a problem with a couple of the residents. They got really arsey.
Yeah.
And
the residents.
The residents, yeah,
really?
yeah, followed me out onto, and as I was sort of walking down the street, then started giving all the mouth. So I've walked back, and then they've run back in, and my wife was with me at the time. She was stood over the road, and he started mouthing off to her, and then I've run up here, and he's shit himself, run inside, and that's it. But then I went to the other one, and the security, well, I got the you're filming kids, all that palaver. And he called the police. I said, right, I'll wait around for the police. You want me to go, but now I've got to wait. I waited 15 minutes, police didn't turn up, so I left. But I'm back here today. I thought I was getting my drone over. That's why I'm here. Yeah. Because I never had my drone last time.
There's one up there actually.
I've got, yeah, so, yeah, but I'm going to ask them the question, see if there's any sections in place, like banning drones. If there isn't, I'm taking my drone up. If there is...
You know why you've got a bit more resistance here? Because the further you get down to sort of East Grinstead, it's hippie town.
Well, I'll tell you, not one of the guards either had a badge on. Here they did. They all of them did. At the other place, not one had a badge on. And I reported them as well, but as usual, you get nowhere, the SIA. Anyway, let's have a little look around.
Yeah, you missed all the action over there. There was some arguing going on.
Oh, was there?
Between the lefts and the right. It was a bit hard to welcome all that.
We've got a little band of lefties in here.
Liam.
What, over on the roundabout? Oh, I've got to go and say hello to them.
Yeah.
Happy days.
Liam is obviously made his presence very known. Everyone's asking for photographs with him.
Good. We'll, so, hold on. Oh no, that says Fundale Police. That's good. I'm going to go across over the road then, and if they want to come talk to me, the lefties, they're more than welcome to.
There's a woman over there. She's, oh, there she is. See that woman there in the yellow? She apparently is housed one. she's actually housed illegally.
Oh, really?
Yes, she
wow.
Housed a lovely lady called Mira.
Oh, a lady, okay, yeah, I get that, yeah. Would you, I'm keeping the camera there because of your age, so is it yourself that houses them? Would you, the thing is, a lady, I totally get that. You wouldn't do it to a single male though, would you? An undocumented male, would you? Into your own home? Well, if they're undocumented and have come to this country, would you house an undocumented male? This lady are you still housing them?
No, I'm not, because I haven't got the
okay, but
really nice, lovely new house.
But would you house a single undocumented male?
If I knew them?
No, but you don't know them because they're undocumented.
I'm a good judge of character. You know, there's. What kind of documentation do you ask to see when you rent your room out to somebody?
Well, you get references, you do references and stuff.
Right, if I've got references.
They could falsify the references, I get that, but we're talking about undocumented males coming to this country. Would you home one of them? You can't possibly know anything about them.
Well, you know, it's about the judge of character.
Yeah, okay.
I think if anyone, any human being is in need of a home, you know, we've homed homeless people before that have come into us. I don't know anything about them. They're in need of somewhere to stay.
There is a slight difference between an undocumented male that's arrived off of a dinghy maybe a week or two ago.
How do you know the difference?
Quite simply, they're an undocumented male. A homeless person you can get their documents. It's very easy.
No, if a homeless person has come to my house, they're not going to have any documents with them.
But so you would just simply open your door to someone saying I'm homeless?
Well, it depends. There's, you know, obviously there's different situations, aren't there? But if somebody's in need, you help them, surely. That's my life lookout.
I've helped people in need, right? Whether it's financial, a bit of moral support, whatever. I've helped a few people. But an undocumented male that's just arrived from this country, maybe, possibly, most of them can't speak a word of English. I just find that insane, and that you're prepared to help them. Yes, some of them can. Some of them.
Why does it matter if they're documented or not? You're talking about a human being.
Guys, listen, you can make your own mind up here. That's absolutely insane. We're going around in circles. We're going absolutely around in circles, as you can... I so want to turn the camera around, but it's kids standing behind me talking to me. But the mother is insane. Honestly, she's got daughters in her house, and she will have undocumented. Crazy, man. I'll tell you what, I'm talking to a woman over there. She will house undocumented men in her home, and she's got 2 young daughters stood next to her. The woman's insane, man. I'm going round in circles here. Run me over, please run me over. Guys, you just heard that. That is insane. That is absolute. Sorry, Stevie Leeds, I missed that. Thank you so much, mate. Much appreciated that donation. Keep up the great work. Have a drink or get some petrol for your next stop. Oh, guys, thank you so much. Right, listen, guys, you just heard that. I'm chatting to a woman, and she would be prepared to take in undocumented males into her home, and she has a couple of young daughters. The daughters were maybe 10, 11, 12 years of age. I honestly, I'm going to go and smack my head against the wall. I'm speechless. Absolutely speechless. You heard it yourself, man. Anyway, I'll get off the topic now. I'll totally get off of it. What I want to do is I want to cross the road over to the roundabout there, just so I can pan around and show you all these good people here, okay? Here at Copthorne, near Gatwick Airport. Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to. I really want to get the shot of all these good people here. There we go. I've learnt how to cross the road. Done my green cross code. Right, guys, look. This is a beautiful, beautiful surroundings as well. Beautiful setting. The property in there is stunning. Absolutely stunning. The other Copthorne is off the charts. Absolutely off the charts. Wow. Can you believe that, Mum? Let's have a little read of a couple of these comments. Do you know what? Peter Chelmsford, phone Childline, get those kids. Right, listen. I'm at a loss. I could have stood there, carried on my conversation with her, and I would have just gone around and around and around in circles, and you guys would have gone, oh, come on, Jay, move on, right? So I made my own decision to just bloody jog on and move on, you know. But right, fund our NHS, police, and schools instead, 100%. And the money. I can't remember the figures, but it was like tens of millions, right, that were paying France, I believe, daily, weekly or whatever. Why not put that back into the Navy, right, and just get them to police our bloody borders, stop the boats. The trouble is the answers to this, the solution to our problem is so simple that it's difficult to politicians. Oh, Chucky, I don't know if you just saw, if you've just come on board or whatever, I don't know if you just saw. I've just had an interview of a woman, just stood over there on the corner of the roundabout. She's got her 2 children with her, like her 10, 11, 12 years of age or something, and she says that she's already taken in an illegal immigrant, but it was a female, and I asked if you were taking an undocumented male just come into the country, and she would, with her daughters there. I was losing the argument because I was losing the will to live. I say losing, I mean, it was just going around in circles, so I just walked away. But anyway, it is what it is. Hey, AJ, welcome, mate. You'll recognise here, AJ, it's Copthorne, hold on. Yeah, I've just noticed another sign, hold on. EXP, thank you very, very much. She's had too much fluoride. Do you know what? I don't know if you're talking about the teeth as well. I kind of kept looking at the teeth actually, but if that's what you're talking about. Right, Kia, was Rwanda such a bad idea? Might have to get you 4 more years. Oh dear, 4 more years in prison, or 4 years in prison would do, or more. Hey, yep. People here, nearly every car going around this roundabout is supporting what is going on here in Copthorne, near Gatwick Airport. Jason Paul, let her do it, she'll learn the hard way. The trouble is that hard way can be, unfortunately, seriously scary to her. I mean, I don't even want to think about it. I mean, whether you've got young daughters or young boys, irrelevant. These people, you know, we had this the Muppet over at Britannia Hotel over at Canary Wharf. He goes around showing off photographs of white people that have been accused of paedophilia or have been charged. And he basically saying, so you've got a problem yourself. Well, yes, we do have a problem. We do not want more of a problem by bringing in undocumented males committing these heinous crimes. Hey, Les Crompton, thank you very much for that super sticker, my friend. Thank you very much. Look at the support Copthorne are showing to their people. You're right, do you know what, Andrea Leeson? You cannot argue with stupidity. You will lose every single time. And I was losing the argument. Have you seen so much tooting going on? These people are... Deb, my ex-husband was like... Oh my days, wow. Wow. The support these passing motorists are showing these people is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Hold on. UK transparency, I don't think it's unreasonable. I got that. I think most people would have read that. Yeah, I get it, mate. Yeah, absolutely. You come over here, if you commit a crime, we should not be putting you in our prison system, so we still carry on paying for you. Not unless that prison system, for doing the kind of crimes that you're committing, involves a rope. Oh, is that a really bad word to say? Am I going to get a knock on the door now? However, at least then, we won't be paying for it. But, given a choice, if we've got to pay, get them the hell out of this country. But first of all, stop getting them in the country. Pay our Navy the money that we are paying France to police our borders. Because we're paying France for what? For what? I mean, the motorists are coming from everywhere at the moment, right? From like all the little side turnings. Right, we are at Copthorne Common, by the way. Right, I'll just show some sort of signs if you can see them. The sun's pointing right into my lens at the moment, so it might be a bit dark. But that sign there just says Eastbourne, East Grinstead and Felbridge. And then the brown sign underneath is London Temple and Visitor Centre. But the support these people are showing the locals is pretty impressive. September the 13th will be global interest. Absolutely. There isn't a shadow of a doubt there. Oh. Nearly had a flag stick up my rear end, walking backwards then. Stop the boats. That's it, Victoria Willing. Honk, honk, honk. Just imagine you've got a massive horn. I mean, yeah, just honk your horn. The Tourist. Our Navy should be taking them back at the very, very least. I remember Farage was on one of the boats. This was only a month back or whatever, you know, a couple of weeks, few weeks. And he was watching the RNLI pick up the migrants, you know, a couple of miles, few miles offshore. But there was a French vessel following them, following the boat. And then when the migrants had been picked up by the RNLI, the boat, the dinghy that the migrants were in, immigrants, sorry, there is a difference. They gave that dinghy intact back to the French vessel. Me just being cynical, is that boat then, is it just going to be recycled, handed back, reused? Is it true the UK give dinghies back? Yeah, yes, right, there you go. I honestly did not see that you had typed that, and that coincidentally I just happened to be saying that, talking about it. Nigel Farage actually witnessed them, and I'm watching that news clip, the RNLI picking them up and then handing the boats back to a French vessel following the immigrants in that dinghy. Absolutely sickening. Oh yes, and the lifeboat, and the life jackets. Sorry, and all the life jackets. Yep, forgot about that. It's hot here, guys. It is bloody warm, man, I'm telling you. Let's have a little walk around now. Well, the toots are loud because you're sort of stood right on the roundabout. They are very loud. I've come a little bit from the roundabout now. They're still tooting, but it's a lot better to listening to the chanting. Once everybody starts chanting, that starts turning the brain into mashed potato. Well, I'm glad to say I was worried when I got here that there wouldn't be a good enough signal. 100% deport the lot, absolutely deport the lot without a shadow of a doubt. We don't need them here, just deport them. I don't get it. Stop paying for them. But unfortunately, we've got to deal with the mindless who are happy to house undocumented males with their own children, with their own non-teenagers even in the house with them. It's sick. It's absolutely sick. I feel like I'm being followed at the moment. Yep, I'm going to keep an eye on that guy. Yep. Yeah, I do. I feel like I'm being followed at the moment. Wow, man. The heat, the temperature. I wasn't expecting this. It is a beautiful day today. Eve Beaumont. everything is given back to France except the illegals. 100%. Absolutely. Do you know what? That's actually a board that needs to be made, needs to be held up. Give back the illegals whilst we're giving back the life jackets, whilst we're giving back the dinghies. Give back the bloody the illegals as well, the 50, 60 of them that are in each bloody boat. Just go and read a couple of these flags that actually have a bit of text on them. I tread where I please. Okay, fair enough. Safety is a human right. As a scout, I made a promise to accept everyone. Fair enough. I'm not going to... Those are the two young girls. Fortunately, they were covering their face at that time. They are the two young girls whose mum is already housing an illegal immigrant. However, it is a female. This is for those of you that maybe have just joined, because I can see the numbers have just jumped. The two boards I just read there are being held by two young girls. Her mum has already said to me that she will happily house undocumented young men in her home, knowing she's got two young daughters of around 10 years of age. Makes me sick. It's sickening to know that people are like that. One of you said earlier on, bloody social services, or you know, she needs reporting. You know, but the thing is, our social services, they would support this sort of thing anyway. Unfortunately, the social services are a little bit too far left as well. Anyway, back to Eve Beaumont. Yeah, appreciate that. Very kind gesture. Thank you for the donation. Much appreciated. Bloody hot.
It is hot.
I wasn't expecting it to be this warm today.
Oh, well, you should check,
no.
the weather forecast.
Oh, I checked it, but believing it is like believing what the left have got to say.
So you missed an argument to start with. Since we got here, there was a bit of an argument going on over there with the police sort of getting involved a little bit.
What, with the people, yeah?
Yeah, with the group that are over there.
Ah, okay.
And then Lee and Tuff stepped in.
A little bit of a mixed group there is. There's those that are supporting and those that are opposing.
Yeah, there's not many of them though, is there?
Yeah, I mean, just a few that are supporting. It's actually quite sickening, really, to want to house undocumented.
Did you speak
males.
to her?
Yeah, I did.
What did she say?
She will house an undocumented male in her home, and she's got two daughters in there.
I know, I noticed that the little girl said, oh, she was really nice.
Yeah, okay, it's fine, you're housing a female, whatever. But we also know that these females are part of these scams as well, do you know what I mean? But are you giving out your leaflets? I've got one, but I'll tell you what, I'll happily take another one because I can use it then. I can actually give it out. Thank you very much. Yep, I'm glad I bought plenty of fluids today in the car. I've only just parked the car down there. I couldn't get stuff, to be honest with you.
Really, as I say, it's a very peaceful thing. It does make a difference when you don't have the organised counter-protesters come in and like stand up to raise
the chanting that does
could you imagine if they turned up now, what would happen here? You know, where this is all calm and quiet, if you suddenly had them come in now, you'd have heavy police presence, there would be trouble, and then trying to keep them separated here. I mean, to be honest, this entire road now won't be free-flowing, it'll get blocked.
Yeah. Wow, man. My device is too hot. Use overheating. I think I better stand in the shade for a moment.
I can't see my screen at all.
Yeah.
I can't see anything on it.
Device is telling me, guys, the device is overheating. I think I might have to stand in the shade a bit.
There is favours. This guy's a reform candidate. Which one?
I'm just going to stand in the shade for a moment. Oh. Yeah, I've just come into the shade for a moment, guys. The it's saying my device is overheating. This is an issue I keep getting with this phone. All my lives are done. So I was just turning the camera off because I'm not actually recording this at the moment. I only wanted to come here just to do the live and get some drone footage. I'm going to go and ask one of the coppers if there is. Or no, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to go and get my drone out over there, take it up and just see what any of the officers say. A B3N1407, thank you very much for that donation. Very, very much appreciated. And you've disappeared on me. Here we go. Almost every car beep in the UK has had nothing. Do you know what? I made reference to that as well, right? That nearly every single car here, every person passing is showing support for all these guys that are here. It's absolutely fantastic. When you go, what I noticed, when you go closer to London, you get into like your Canary Wharf, it's so mixed. London, yes, it has its diversity. Yeah. It is great to see. I'm just staying out of the sun for a moment because my phone, this bloody phone, keeps overheating. As I was saying, I do all my lives on a Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra, but I record.
No, let's squeeze out then, honey. On you go. Do you want to say, excuse me? No, I don't. No, I don't. Guys, there you go. This guy with a child. Yes. Very aggressive as well. This guy with a child. So my bag accidentally hit this woman. And she decided to ram me. It was accidental. Do you honestly think I would deliberately hurt someone? Oh, what's she doing? Did you? It's okay. The camera doesn't lie. The camera doesn't lie. So there we go. Let's go. There we go. Goes through there. Goes through there. There we go, guys. No, you will be on YouTube. Yes. So I did apologise for my bag hitting you. It wasn't meant, but you rammed me with your wheelchair, which is all on camera.
My brakes are on. You walk back.
Yeah.
You walk back.
Well, unfortunately, you're going to be YouTube famous for assaulting me.
You have to push my chair.
Why have you got a camera on yourself? I'm always on camera. I'm always on camera. Because I watched what you did. I tried to get in with my daughter. Did we deliberately hurt that lady? No, we didn't.
Climb over a woman in a wheelchair and put yourself right in front of her with your bag in your ass.
Well, I'm telling you, it wasn't deliberate.
She asked you to move.
It wasn't deliberate, though. There's no point in arguing with used people, is there?
Use people. It's you who's get the problem, buddy.
Jog on, really? What a fool of a man. I'm not making a fool of myself. You're going to be absolutely famous after this. Thank you. I'm famous anyway, thanks. They're filming the Spider-Man movie. Yeah. No. Yes. I know. How amazing. Yep. You might get to see Tom Holland today. Right, let's go. There we go, guys. They're filming the Spider-Man movie, but unfortunately, I was just rammed with a woman in a wheelchair. Yes, rammed with a woman in a wheelchair. All on camera. She assaulted me, grabbed my mobile phone, which you're not allowed to do in public to someone. We will be reporting her to the police. Yeah. Unfortunately, video in public is not a crime, but to lift your hands to someone deliberately is as well. Myself and little Specky, we tried to squeeze in a little bit just to get through the crowds, and my bag accidentally hit the woman apparently. So I did apologise. There we go. Clunk click. And she got very aggressive and rammed me with her wheelchair. But anyway, we'll leave that one with her. Welcome to the live, guys. We are live.
Right, I'm going to go over there then. Going to get the drone out, eh? Let's see what happens. Right, guys, do you reckon I'll get challenged about the drone? I'm not here to argue, but unless there's some sort of restriction in place, they shouldn't be able to stop me. And I'm going to be totally honest with you right at the moment. If I get challenged and they want to go so far, I'm not having my drone seized, confiscated anymore, which they've already done to me. Had it for about 6 months, along with phones and cameras. And a couple of my micro SD cards were not returned back to me. They were destroyed. I've been there, I've done a video about it. That's in my videos list as well. Right. Somebody's just asked if anything is happening at the bell later on. I'm pretty sure there will be something going on at the bell later on. There always is, certainly Saturday and Sunday. Whether it's a planned like mass protest, I don't know if there's any counter protesting there, but there will definitely be something going on at the bell. To be fair, that place is never quiet anymore, maybe the odd day through the week. There you go, AJ Audits has just said 6 PM tonight. AJ, do you know if there's any plans for counter protesters being there, like the SWP, stand up to racism, etc.? Michael Bronson McLean, thank you very much, my friend, for that super chat. Much appreciated. YouTube.
On YouTube. What's your name? I saw one of my friends in North.
Prisoners no longer accepted.
Prisoners no longer accepted. So my friend wants to watch.
No.
Prisoners
Longer accepted.
accepted. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Right, sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat then, Bob. Australia is watching and wishing the Patriots of Britain strength and hope. There, Australia. I know. Do you know what? Every country's having their issues at the moment. Yeah, quite possibly. Quite possibly. I did actually look at her phone while she was typing that out. But possibly a copper. But I doubt it. You kind of you get. I mean, when I was at Britannia Hotel, wow, man, one guy just walked up to me and said, "Excuse me, I'm studying social media or videography and all that stuff. Could I ask, like, you know, where you're streaming to and or whatever it is?" He basically wanted my details, you know, and I asked him a couple of questions like, what's his channel, where does he, you know, can he show me any videos, any companies he's worked with, blah, 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 blah. He couldn't show me any of it, so I said, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to decline giving you any of my details then. I mean, seriously. Mind you, I've got to be honest with you, I know that the police watch my streams anyway, and I know that for a fact. Yeah. If there is any.
Are you a YouTuber?
I am indeed.
What's your channel name? I want to give you a follow.
You go for it. It's Prisoners No Longer Accepted.
Prisoners No Longer Accepted.
We got another copper here.
Fucking fantastic. Well done, mate.
No problem at all. Wrong hand, but left hand to do. That's fine. There you go. We got another copper. No, not really. Like I say, I don't care if they watch my videos or you know if they're watching my stream. I do nothing wrong. And in all honesty, if I see anything that may be a little bit, I try and you know, I'm choosing my words carefully. It may be a little bit not so helpful to certain people, let's say, then I won't film, because it'll be like, we're seizing your equipment because you may have evidential value. I've had that. That was one of the reasons why they seized my equipment for around 6 months, because they believed it had evidential value for crimes being committed. Russell B, I'm going to have to go into the shade. I cannot read any of these comments at the moment. Russell B, change the resolution to 1080 and it will cut processing power. Call your phone down. Okay, that goes against absolutely everything that I know. But do you know what? I'll give it a go, right? But it does go against everything that seems logical, right? But thanks for the suggestion, and certainly thanks for the donation. But I'll tell you what, I'll give it a go. Hold on, rotate the screen. I'll give it a go. See if I can change the resolution without cutting this stream, because I don't want to cut the stream. Right. Hold on. Stevie Leeds. Oh, thank you so much for that. That is a very kind gesture of you. Thank you for that donation. Stevie Leeds, let the pigs see the support you have, screw them. 100%, absolutely 100%. 100%. I'm going to go walkabouts. I'm just seeing how I can change the resolution on this without, hold on, there we go.
When do you start?
No, unfortunately, changing the resolution isn't something I can do in Prism by the looks of it, whilst I'm actually streaming. So I mean, I'm just going to have to stand in the shade for a moment, and yeah, or I'll tell you what I might do. I'm going to unplug. Police will probably reclaim restriction, let them tell you that donut, yeah, hold on. Yeah, do you know what, that's exactly, I'd rather I'd rather sort of politely argue with them at the moment, because the thing is they do seize your equipment and then you have to make a claim later. I mean, I'm going through a couple of claims at the moment. I've been through a couple of claims. I'm going to say this now, so if any officers are watching this, me and my wife, we actually did get 2 officers, had to undergo retraining, and one of them refused, therefore losing his job. Because that was a very serious incident that happened to myself and my wife. So there's a manner of reasons why I have my beef with the police, and it certainly ain't because I go around breaking the law. Like, it's just the law like to break the law. Yeah, so I'd sooner just like politely argue the point with them, and then check it out whether the information they're telling me was true, and if not, I've got the video evidence, I've got the shoulder numbers, and I've got all the rest of it, and then I can take the matter up further then that they stopped me from legally flying a drone by lying to me that there were certain sections in place to stop me flying the drone. I've been there already. So I'd rather have a claim that way rather than having to try and get my seized equipment back. Hey, welcome from the Netherlands, Mum. I'm just staying back here at the moment out of the sun. That is roasting out there.
Well, there, but with this season, they are.
Go and have a different angle here. Have a different angle. What's occurring? You can hear the constant support of the motorists, and just as I say that, by the magic of almost like I've muted the motorist, this is the first time it's gone silent. Just the one, Mrs. Wembley. Anybody remember that? Dennis McCann? September the 13th, exactly. Bang on, without a shadow of a doubt. Those Dr. Peppers are looking good. Oh, I'll tell you what, if I could, can I buy one off of you, please?
No,
please. Oh my, do you know what, guys? I was just, thank you so much. I've just a can of Coke. I've got to walk all the way back to the car because I forgot my drink, man. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate that. How nice was that, eh? I just said those Dr. Peppers look nice, and I've got myself a can of Coke. Cheers, guys. Thank you. How nice was that, man? That is. Now I just need to dip my phone in cold water to cool it down. So let's go and see if anyone's got a bucket of water. Oh, wicked. I'm going to just step to the back here in the shade again, have my can of Coke. One sec. Putting you down for a second, guys. Hold on, what was that? Russell B. YouTube max resolution is 720p 4K will kill your phone in the heat. Right, okay, Russell. Thank you again for that donation and the information. So I went 720. I was a little bit worried about the strength of the signal here, to be honest with you, but But yeah, I will do windmill with a phone in your hand. Right, let's make you lot dizzy and do a windmill with the phone. Oh my days. Hold on. Jackie, dog walker attacked in Galway yesterday. Man attempted to slit her throat. Her hands are badly cut from protecting herself. Don't disgust me, man. Thank you very much. That's a very kind gesture of yours. Right, okay, one sec. Just putting the phone down so I can have my drink, and then I'm going to have a look at if there's another way I can change the phone resolution without ending this stream.
You come down to the bar and you miss the day. It's no problem. And it's signing on. You've done everything. I'm signed on with that.
Sorry guys, but the burp follows. Man, hold on. Wow. I seriously needed that drink. When I was at Norwich as well, a couple of motorists turned up. A guy had a bootload of bottled water, little like half-litre bottles of water, 500ml bottles of water, loads of them. Just kept. He unloaded his boat. He said, "Look, I can't do anything today. I can't protest, but here's my little gift just to keep you guys going." You know, that sort of thing is. It's bloody welcome. Do you know what I mean? Right. Feel the gas coming up. Ooh, there you go. Sorry guys, had to be done. Right, let's see what's going on. Hold on. Right. Hello from Brixham. Welcome Brixham. Brixham's in the house. Hey, bothered now. Welcome, mate. Welcome. What time's it kicking off over at Britannia? I will be, yeah, at some point, yeah. I did want to go to the other Copfall first of all, see if anything's happening there.
Yeah, we can't find it, nothing. No.
Nothing, no? All here? It's because it's got the grass to stand on. The other place has got nowhere, has it? I missed that one, hold on. Mike D. Do you know what? Just to read these comments, I've got to go over into the shade quickly. There we go. Mike D. The guy that approached you at the Wharf on Friday also tried the same with Resistance GB. He said no as well. Yeah, cool, mum. Thanks for that donation, mate. Much appreciated. So these are the grounds, okay? Right, I'm sort of right on the edge here before I have the police rushing up to me to get out. Got a little security guard's cubicle there. Nice driveway. Drive up that way, which takes you to like the laundry rooms, kitchen and stuff, and follow the drive to the car park. Honestly, these grounds are absolutely stunning. They've got the river running by them. You know, couple of little ponds on site. I just see a comment there about good to see some distinguished hats, some different to you know, your normal sort of like baseball caps and stuff. I agree with you. Do you know you can tell when you start entering somewhere that is typically English, let's say, and likewise when you're in Wales, or which myself and my wife, we spend an awful lot of time in Wales and Scotland, and you know, they'll have their headdress. But it is nice to see. I mean, you know, that gentleman there, his hat. Yeah. To be fair, he's been sat there since I arrived, which was 56 minutes ago now. He's been sat there on his phone since then. I think his mum's dragged him here. And he ain't happy. Well guys, it's thinning out here now. And I'm gonna get in the car and I'm gonna sort of slowly head off over to Britannia Hotel. Get on the phone to a couple of people, see what's going on over there, see what time it all kicks off. Stephen friend, super sticker received. Thank you very, very much, Stephen. Much appreciated, mate. Much appreciated. Right, Broken Britain. Can you smell any lefties? Okay, so see the little bit over there, that little triangular bit of land there. So I don't know if you see earlier on, for those of you that didn't see it, I'll repeat it. There is a lady over there.
Going up to the tunnel?
I will be, yeah.
What time's that starting?
I'm waiting. I've got to phone my mate after this to see what's
at 6 again, isn't it?
Epping's 6, yeah. Britannia's supposed to be starting a bit earlier, I believe. So I'm going to juggle between the two, to be honest with you.
I've had to push back a meeting with the National Residents Association. It was supposed to be at 1:30, so now I'm meeting them at 2:15. I don't know. That's probably going to be about 2 or 3 hours. I can't see me making any.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be by the time I get up there.
No, see, I've pushed back from, I'm staying away from having to do any sort of meetings, anything like that. I'm not tying myself down to nothing like that. Purely stand where I can be on the outside. Do you know what I mean? On the outside.
It's,
and I find at meetings you end up talking to a load of people that just don't give a shit. You know, especially if it's half and half.
Oh, this is the National Residents Association.
Right, okay.
That have set up basically associations in various communities up and down the country to bring awareness and fight against 5G, solar farms, battery farms, all of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, I see, yeah. Right, I'll tell you what, so what I was saying about over there, there's a lady who was asked about housing illegal immigrants, and she did say that she does house a female illegal immigrant, and yeah, she fair enough, okay. But then I asked her, but would you house an undocumented single female, a single male that's just arrived in this country off a boat, possibly can't even speak English, or even if he can, right? Would you house them? And they would. And this lady, or they say they would, this lady has 2 daughters of around 10 years of age living in that house, and she says she would house an undocumented male, young male, fresh off the boat in her house. you know, and a couple of you in the comments said, look, you just can't argue with stupidity. And it's true, you just can't argue with stupidity. And I kept going around and around and around in circles, asking the same bloody questions, and I was getting the same pathetic answer. And I gave up. I just walked away, I gave up. And then I got her daughters behind me chanting that some of them are nice, some of them are nice. One. Oh, cool, we'll get there in the thick of it, or I will. Enjoy your meeting. Thanks for letting me know. Cheers. Well, there you go. Britannia is kicking off pretty much now. So I think I might get me a rear end over there. It's thinning out here now, guys. They've just been over to the roundabout and they're starting to, or they have started getting rid of all the banners over there and the boards, the placards. The gentlemen there are picking them up. It is thinning out. People are starting to go home, so it was sort of very organised, as in, right, we come here, make a noise, bit of publicity to the calls, and then they're going home. It's a Sunday, they want the roast, we're English, what more can you expect? Great.
The old face, don't unpack.
Right, guys, I'm going to walk back to the car. Right, walking back to the car. Everybody's calling it a day. Get back to the car. Grateful for this can of Coke, because I think I'd have had to have left a little bit earlier, or I certainly would have had to have walked back to the car, not realising that it's over by the time I would have got back. But I enjoyed that. That was worth the hour's drive to get here. It was worth the hour's drive.